DoggieDiamondsTV.com.
And the future of what's going on, because that's the only way we going to survive in this. You know, this new era of just trying to cut people out. I'm never going to stand for that. I'm never going to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to Buck Wild, who's on the stream right now watching us, and that's a good friend of yours and mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tell Buck I said, Buck on here?
Yeah, Buck Wild. I knew Buck Wild since 1992. You know what I'm saying?
What Buck, the producer?
The producer, yes, sir.
Oh, shout out to Buck. That's my guy. I ain't seen him in a long time. What's up, Buck?
That's what I'm saying. Last time I think you might have seen him was at the Barclays, right?
Maybe, or in a studio somewhere.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
In a studio somewhere.
But
Buck begins. Tell Buck begins to the. You know what? Not to cut you off, but even the producer game has changed. Like, like a lot of producers reach out to me, but like, yo, Fendi, man, yo, I got mad beats, yo, I want, you can give him the Jada for me, or can you give him the Fab, or I know Kim working on it, and I'd be like, nah, my nigga, I don't want no beats. You know why? Because now the nigga will rap, a rapper nigga will rap on your beat, put it on the radio, throw it out there. He still ain't give you a check yet. Throw it still out there. And meanwhile, as soon as they hit, if a producer hit a beat on the radio, they calling me. Fendi, you gave a nigga my beat. I know them nigga jacked me, son. Yo, when I see that's the beef, now I got new beef.
Yeah.
When I see you, my nigga, word to my mother.
Yeah, once he clap his hands together, it's a rap.
Yeah.
Once he clap his hands. But you know what though? But see, the problem that we encounter is that both of us has helped a lot of people. And there was really no real reciprocity. You know what I'm saying? Look that word up.
Is it any? Niggas got, listen, every time I hear Nicki Minaj story, nigga, she be like, shout out to Dwayne Carter. Like, I'm over, yo, I don't even, like, it was like at that point, I didn't heard that shit so many times, I'm just numb. I'm like,
you start believing it, right? Like, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, shout out to Lil Wayne, my nigga, fuck it. Yeah, she said, because he saw me on the stoop. I'm like, well, yeah, bitch, I was right beside you. Yo, bitch, I'll put that stoop together, okay?
I was.
Bitch, keep, yo, you know, like a nigga be like, yo, it's like a nigga said, oh, shout out to Doggie Diamond, man. No, shout out to M. Rec. And then you be like, M. Rec, we did a great interview. Meanwhile, you like, I was one asking questions. So this game is dirty.
But that's on. But see though. But that's on. And one thing I give Rec credit, he will shout me out. That's on Wayne too. Wayne's supposed to be putting your name in the mix too, because he know what he got.
Wayne drugged up, my nigga. Wayne don't know what's going on here, my nigga.
He do Wayne
might not even know he Lil Wayne no more. At some point. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it hot. Does Wayne know he Wayne?
I don't know what he's doing.
I think Wayne gets in. You know, I saw Cortez. Right? I saw Cortez Bryant, who's actually the CEO of Young Money.
Uh-huh.
I saw Cortez in Vegas maybe like 2 months ago. You know, and I'm like, he saw me. He was like, oh, he like, yo. I'm like, fuck my money at? What you got to admit your money? Yo, man, yo, you know what? We got to get this right, Fendi. I'm like, yeah, we got to get this right, my nigga. You know how a nigga walk up to give you five? I'm telling you, nigga, I'm so petty. He like, yo, my nigga. I'm like, where the fuck my money at? I'm not here for this. So he like, yo, he hit me with the take my number, man. Yo, we gonna get it right. So I'm like, take your number for what? I'm taking your number and nothing happen. I'm gonna be
he gonna
upset.
phone duck you.
Yeah, and he did that. He did
it again.
Remember back
at this point, somebody on the street owe you money and you call them a lot. The next time you see him, you take their phone, you just roof it. You just like, yo.
Now I'm gonna smack the shit out of him next time I see him. I'm not even playing them kind of games no more. I ain't got this the other side of me. I gotta smack a shot at him. You know why? Because at some point, niggas only respect disrespect. So when I smack a shot at him, then I'm gonna get some phone calls. Mm-hmm. So I'm guaranteed. Cortez Bryant, I'm gonna smack your fucking head off when I see you. Like I'm telling you, because at the end of the day, I can't play that game no more. At that point, this was a friend of mine. The nigga Irish, you know, this is a good friend of mine. Like so, but when you disrespect me, I can only be so humble. How humble you want me to be? So at this point, I'm like, all right, my nigga, that's what we doing. You know,
nah, you
playing with me.
Oh yeah, and I ain't giving nobody permission to take this footage and put it on YouTube. If you put it on your YouTube is coming down. So don't put this footage on your YouTube. Nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got this language?
Yeah, because you know, dudes be like, we content creators, so we know.
Rugs, what up?
I feel the way when dudes be taking.
Hey, Rugs always coming when they get ignorant. He go Rugs out of nowhere.
Yeah, Rugs. Yeah. Shout out to Rugs, man. We gotta.
Hey, Rugs, Rugs know better than I know. Niggas only respect disrespect, Rugs. You can respect a nigga for so much, but at some point it's like, come on, my nigga.
Yo, listen, a dude could be slow. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to say the other word, the retard, but a dude could be slow. And he do some wild stuff, and you smack him. You smack the slow out of dude. What I do? Oh, now you understand, right?
Niggas don't know. I say it all the time. Like a nigga might owe you some money, right? And then a nigga might owe you some money, and then all of a sudden, you might not call the nigga for the money. Like you give a nigga the benefit of the doubt. Nah, I ain't gonna call a nigga. Then you call a nigga for the bread, and he starts saying, "Yo, son, you blowing me up." I'm blowing you up because you owe me some fucking money, okay? So what do you mean I'm blowing you up? Yeah, nah, so I got you, my nigga. I told you, well, nigga, it's been a couple weeks. I mean, when I gotta call you. So then at that point, I'm mad now. Now I'm mad because I'm like, oh, okay, so basically you think you just owe me some money and you just gonna pay me when you feel like it? Like niggas got that mentality, and that's why I say, if nigga owe you some money, you gotta keep your foot on their fucking neck because they're not gonna pay you. So sometimes you gotta do sucker shit, go live. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to motherfucking yo, my nigga TT in Brooklyn over there in East New York. That nigga owe me $4,000 right now. I'm tired of calling you, my nigga, for real. The niggas gonna hit TT. Yo, Fendi was talking crazy about you. My nigga say you owe $3,000. Then he gonna hit you up. Yo, son, you still tripping? Come get that money.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm not tripping. I'm just upset that you disappointed me that you didn't have my fucking money when I was hitting you. People.
Yo, and it could be $35. I want my $35, man.
Because when you owe a nigga, he hitting you.
Yeah, facts.
When you owe a nigga, I took a bet with a girl the other day for $1,000 on some. She tried to say I wasn't somewhere I was at. So we had to do the research. We had to look it up, and actually Fab had the picture of the event in his phone. So Fab pulled the picture up because Fab started thinking, yo, Fendi, maybe you wasn't there. I'm like, nigga, I was there, my nigga. So when he found the picture, because he didn't post it, he saw my big ass head in the background, right? Mm-hmm. So she was like, oh, I owe you $1,000. Oh, she's like, oh, I can't believe you was really there. But then she said to her friend, she told me, I just told my friend, I think the nigga really was there. I'm like, yeah, okay. But now, mind you, it's a girl, regardless of girl, if I would have lost that bet, she would have been on my head top for that $1,000. Nigga, like, where my money at? So then I hit her up that night. I need my bread. Like, where my cheese at? She hit me with, yo,
you were serious?
Don't act like you starving. Starving? For my bread? Like that? It was just like, even people use a certain content. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was called principalities.
It is, but we in a, like you said, we in a different
time. Big worm?
Yeah. He said principality. No, we in a different time now though, where people sit back and that's the real meaning of a culture vulture. A vulture, when you look at the vulture eating the elk in the desert, you might think the vulture killed the elk, but you don't know that the lion and hyena just fought for an hour to get that kill. So a culture vulture is somebody who sit back and watch everybody else do all the work. And then once everybody else do all the work, here they come saying, yeah, look what I just did. So they look like they created it. That's what a culture vulture is. And that could be a black person, white person, anybody. So that's the thing with what's happening with content. We create the content and dudes just sit back and like, oh, I'm ripping his DVD.
Yeah, that's happening to me right now. Doggie, every time I go live on Instagram,
yeah,
somebody's taking my footage and putting it on YouTube right now.
That's why.
So if you go to YouTube and put in Big Fendi, everything I ever did, every time I get on this live shit is like, no lies, like 80 videos of me. I don't know who the fuck is doing it. Actually, the guy reached out to me when me and Cardi B did something before, but the nigga just.
That's why I said, I don't want to give nobody permission to use my YouTube, and if you use it, yo, I got a YouTube deal. So if you take my
But you got a cease and desist?
Nah, I mean your YouTube just gonna come down if you take my footage. That's just a fact. So do not take my footage.
Doggy, you gotta start smacking one nigga, man. That's all I need. Send me the footage. I need to go viral.
Nah, but the whole deal is though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I was smacking dudes like 20 years ago. Like right now, like,
nigga, one good smack 20 years later, let niggas know your smack still works. Sometimes niggas think your smack, niggas thought my smacker was in the shop.
Yo, you
my
right,
shit,
yo.
I got my shit out like my shit back out the shop now.
Right, yeah, like it's my smack got a tune up. You know?
Yeah, my smack got a mean tune up, my nigga. My shit mean right now. I need one of these.
You know what it is with me? I got a whole army of dudes behind me that just waiting, and it's hard.
Smack. Oh, you? I got some dirty cousins.
Yeah, yo.
In Brownsville right now, they be licking their lips to come out with me.
Yeah,
I be like,
yeah, like,
them niggas is ready to listen. My cousins is so dirty. They ready to flip on me now because I'm taking so long to bring them outside. Like,
yo, my cousin,
you about to be fooled.
Yo, my cousin told me, yo, man, you should be letting these dudes slide, man. You gotta stop letting them slide. I'm like,
hey, I shout out to my cousin Spank, my nigga. That nigga right there, he don't give a fuck about nobody.
Yo,
I think that nigga said it on my mom.
Bro, he was like,
yo.
What?
Yo, Aunt Brenda been acting funny with you, son. Did she get you something for Christmas? I'm like, you trying to say it on my mom?
Yo, it's you know,
hey,
it's
look,
funny.
Look.
This interview was brought to you by Doggie Diamonds No Filter Podcast. You can hear the podcast on iTunes. Just search for Doggie Diamonds No Filter or on SoundCloud.com/Doggie Diamonds No Filter. Thank you for all your continued support.